already. So we are back with a little bit of power and purpose. Well, a lot of bit of power and purpose, just for you to know, what actions you may be being called upon to take as far as your personal power goes, how to use your energy over the next 7 days. I usually do this once a week anyway, but it is still May 6th. The vibe of the evening is time for a new environment. And the $1,000,000 question this evening is there anyone around me I shouldn't trust? Okay, because that is also very important at this time. Okay, not disclosing anything with people you do not trust. I mean, you really shouldn't have them around you anymore. But, okay. Fortunately. So, as of right now, your intuition should be talking to you. You're beginning to see signs about something. Hey, Marie. You're beginning to see signs about something. So, depending on what your intuition is telling you, I would say you would be right as to what may be coming towards you. Okay. Thank you, Shay. Under signs is burnout. So you've had to take a break, rest, whatever you've done. And this is spiritually. And so now you're seeing the signs of what's to come. And so your intuition is like, okay, all right, I just said that. So it's really just there. It's really just all there. All right. So I did hear out there a whole lot of commotion, and I asked Shay to tap in and just see what they're expressing, exposing. Not really exposing, but divine intervention is like really running rampant, and I would say it's not necessarily speeding up the process of things, but it's like divine intervention is able to say, all right, that's enough. That's enough. Wrap it up. And that's just what you have to do. And so if divine timing says, all right, that's enough. Time for everybody to be happy right now. Time for things to start moving. Then that's just what has to happen. And so you should be seeing signs of things that say it's about time to start moving. Yes, sir. All right. Patiently waiting. Also, knowing that you have planted the seeds and waiting to get a return on your investment. And so this is why I said the divine is saying, all right, now. So don't you worry. Okay? When? Now. And so if that means let's begin talking about family stuff, planning this family, then that is what needs to be done now. Spirit is saying. Now. Discuss the future now. That is where he is. Or that is the message being given to him, honey. The kick. The kick. That is being put in his ass, all right? Time to put this thing together now. It's on you now. You did your work. You did what you were supposed to do. You got yourself in a place you needed to be. This is not, this is the other, this is the rest after the burnout. You know what's coming. You know what you want to do next. Yada, yada, yada. I need to take a mental break, though. Because the hard part is over, you know. And so, something tells me I just need to chill first. I just, hone in. check in. Spiritually, check in with yourself. Look at this. Ugh. Make sure you ain't bugging, you know? So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Make sure everything's okay. The Ace of Swords there. Everything's okay. It's just you, but you need to chill. Make sure you ain't bugging though. Just make sure you ain't. Not bugging. New emotional experience. Yes, this is. And this is the divine saying now. Heck yeah. Now. I said now. Go. Yeah, here it is. There goes that guardian angel right there. I'm telling you. Now's the time. So, here we go. The Fool. It's time for masculines to make a move here. But the feminine would already be feeling this coming. And you know this is the road leading to your Ten of Pentacles. So, personal powers we're talking about. Power and purpose. Yeah. Aquarius, Aries, Libra, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, Leo. All right, I'm getting intuitive. Confirmation boys already. So there is currently something very nice going on, whether it's an internal celebration or you're able to have a little side celebration somewhere. I don't know. It's just very active in the best way possible. You know, it's just giving clear, all clear. All right? All clear. That seems to be all that needs to be known. All clear. Especially with the Lovers here. I see Marie. Especially with the Lovers here, and then look, Ten of Swords reversed. All clear. Cords cut, ties, whatever you want to call them. Nobody has anything to do with that anymore. Not the king, anyway. King of Cups, no. He is all good. So this is lovely. Lovely. All right. He's ended a huge chapter. And so it's very beautiful to hear those seagulls, a.k.a. the confirmation boys. Before I can even get into what's going on here. Yeah. Very light. Very nice. Beautiful. Nine of Cups, beautiful. He is just... He has everything he wants. Or at least just very sad. Let's just start with very satisfied with himself. Because outside of the The lovers representing soulmates. It is self-love as well. And you have to love yourself a heck of a lot to be able to cut ties with what everybody says you shouldn't. You see? 3 of Swords, huh? And you gotta hurt some feelings though. But be optimistic. I mean, hey, you win some, you lose some. I don't know what you tell yourself in that situation. Oh, I'm that nigga. That works too, Emperor. That works too. That works too if you say that. That works. I'm the man. That works too. Yep, the Tower. Another one. Divine. Maybe that's what he says. Fucking divine masculine. The fuck is they talking about? You know, that might be. Look, Ten of Pentacles. You could move and shake. You know he's backed up. He has security. So yeah, I'm that nigga. Mm-hmm. Yeah, moon in reverse. Everybody knows. I mean, you know. After going through this whole process, anyone who's witnessed everything up to what's getting ready to happen, the outcome, they know. Like, yo, you that nigga. Look, I told you you that nigga. I know. You did that shit, I know. Confirmation voice, as they were saying. You confirmation boy is very masculine energy, and when you just hit them extra loud like that, they up to something. There's definitely a win. This is it. He's being celebrated. You are that nigga. You did it. 10-10. This is power and purpose. I mean, he's sitting as a divine masculine. You got to earn your stripes. It's okay to acknowledge it, but then you have to go through your initiations. You gotta walk that walk. The fuck you mean? I'm divine. Says who? You know, it's good. You know about that stuff, but you got to work. Look, King of Wine, you got to work. So, look, I'm that nigga. 7 of his. He loves himself in a way he's never loved himself before. He got a newfound respect for himself too. Like, damn. Look at that, magician. I told you. Oh man, I'm that nigga. And he ain't have no control. There's something around his control. But he's been able to, you know, put that aside for He decided power was more important than control. Having the power is more important than having the control. Yes. That is correct. That is correct. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Leo, Virgo, Taurus, Pisces, Aries. They are hooting, all the fire, Sagittarius. They are hooting and hollering. So they just got some more points. Give me man. It's almost like it's not almost like TikTok at all. It's not. The flip the camera button. All right, Marie. Anyone around you you shouldn't trust. Anyone around Marie she shouldn't trust. And thank you very, very much. Marie, do you have a feminine around you that asks you for money? Do you have a feminine around you that asks for money? She ain't afraid to ask. No? Okay. It ain't gonna be no drama, but go on. Because this might mean it's coming in. But it may be around finances. Yeah. See? Some a parent maybe. Maybe a parent They may, since you learned that money is energy, lesson to learn from my ex, you don't give money to anyone that's not my family. So this, that's why I said it might be to come, because that Knight of Swords energy, if it doesn't already exist, then it could be a feminine energy that comes in his way, and she is someone who's not afraid to ask. You are definitely not a Queen of Wands, Knight of Swords. That is not you. That ain't your energy. But it may be the energy coming towards you of people that will come to you for help. And you're going to have to be very disciplined about that, because the way they show up is very poor. And I believe it may be more of a self-worth issue, but needy is needy. However it's packaged up, you'll be able to smell it. But you always show up as the Queen of Swords. You're the math teacher, but you're also the Queen of Pentacles. So again, parenthood is here, teachers here. It may be parents. I don't know in what form, and maybe not exactly, you know what I'm saying, dollar bills. But it is definitely around work. Queen of Pentacles is a teacher. And these Queen of Wands, you know, is probably single moms. You know what I'm saying? A parent might come to you with one in the belly. But it is something around feminine energy. Maybe it's the one that she's trying to be my friend at work. She is experiencing money issues. Well, is she younger than you? If she's not younger than you, then you are definitely more mature, responsible, and smarter than her. She is still in the streets, in a sense. And as quick as she could come in and maybe ask you to borrow some money, is about as fast as she'll go outside and fuck it up. So you're going to have to tame that beast. Confirmation. Because, again, she's someone that's not afraid to ask. She's older than you. Well, she ain't grow up yet. And that's the issue. She's still out here. Ambitious. You ambitious in the wrong fucking way. If that's the case. But Spirit is also saying here, the first two cards that jumped out is just be okay. You know, be optimistic. It's all right. One bad apple doesn't spoil the bunch, and it doesn't dictate how anybody else is going to come towards you. It's just you need a taste of how they come. And after you get rid of this, that is not your life. It's just an experience. Man, I had to, you know, it's going to be very obvious, I feel. Very obvious. and being that you know of someone having those issues, and I'm speaking of it, it can't be no coincidence. This is just like a part of the journey. Again, see the Page of Pentacles means it's a part of the plan, and it is you that's going to be under judgment about this. It's a lesson. You do what you think is right. You know, it's just a part of your self-mastery. Because, again, it is all about getting here to him, which you are very close. And so there's something about the way you have to even assert yourself or put boundaries with this energy that will be exercised in or during the relationship you have with your masculine. So this is, again, just some stuff leading up to meeting him. This is something that's real quick. Okay? Now, she's honed into you right now. Will you be honed in, pay attention to her game, and be ready to give whatever response? Because you can smell it coming. I can feel it now. She get ready to ask me. She get ready to ask me. The more she starts talking about her financial woes, yo, I just need this, I just need that, and you don't offer, then it's going to be her just straight asking. And you be ready to say what you got to say to that. Because she don't see a sucker. She just sees somebody that got it. and you could get some more, and you understand where I'm coming from. Nah, but you and your purpose. And so this is also a lesson to be learned as you discover or begin to or continue to peel apart and expose what you're really here for. Okay, that's all it is. I mean, that has got to be who we're talking about here. You know, you are no fool, by no means. Keep an open mind. Something is unfolding for you. So they're pretty much creating a problem for you. That's all this is. They are creating a problem for you that they've already figured out is going to teach you or show you something that's going to prepare you for something, because this is a part of your life purpose. You know, so nothing's going to get too out of hand. It's not going to be a fight. Ain't going to be no drama. Ain't going to be no beef. Ain't she going to be waiting for you outside at 3. None of that. She's going to take her fucking lumps and go. That's it. And I don't know why I'm seeing pregnant. I'm seeing her pregnant. I'm seeing a pregnant woman. But whether that comes up or not, I don't know. I just, it's like insert pregnant woman. I don't know. If not, she has a child in the school, of course, or something like that, and you're supposed to know. Even if you don't have any children, you're supposed to know, because you're a sister, You stable and shit, you independent. You know how it is for a woman to be doing it on her own. And that's why you're supposed to help her get out of the 5 of Pentacles. But that is not what you're going to do. You're the way you are because you're in your purpose. And you're learning about things not being perfect and how to just be your best self. And you're learning how to manage money and not give it to people like her. Like, you're going against this. I don't have to help you, bitch. You're in denial. I'm not emotionally connected to your fucking problems. I'm not in denial. No. That's the past. See? You're moving. And so this is like a cat that just keep coming back after you feed him the first time. It'll get you caught up in some type of bullshit with them. Some type of, how they call it, obligation that you don't really have with this person. You ain't their mama, the homegirl, the sister. She like my sister. The sister I never had. My sister ain't shit. You do everything my sister should be doing. And you make sure my child pass. That's what she's trying to do. Align herself. Attach herself. Needy attracts needy, honey. And you don't need a thing. You are in receivance. You've been dealing with just what you need for a while. You're in the season of getting what you want. So I'm afraid, she's not aligned to be helped. She's not in alignment with you to be helped. So I would say that is the person you cannot trust. Seeing the moon in reverse would tell me that it ain't no secret. Okay. I will go ahead and pull one of these right here because I feel like you need it. I feel like you need it aside from the general. All right. Holy love. Marie, there's no better place to be. We got honesty and communication on the bottom. Hey, listen. No, I can't spot you 1,000. I can't. Yeah, I know that you need to get a bassinet. Where's the pappy? I'm trying to build a school. that your child can attend, I'll hold you down then. But I can't be your baby daddy. I can't fund your lifestyle. I can't give you any amount of money that isn't going to be returned to me right now. I have things to do. Clear, cancel, release. That's it. Opportunity and change. This is an opportunity for you to change. And normally you would have helped her. No. That's what, you know, because this is, again, this behavior doesn't have to happen. Peep how you say you outside of your family, whoever, you shouldn't be doing that for the people you call family neither. So that's got to change too. Just a little bit. Can't give more than you're saving. I don't even think it's about that. Look, take charge, take action. I think it's just about who. Look, surrender. Spiritual growth. I think it's about who, and I think the who is, it don't matter who the fuck it is or what their reason is. Even if you love them and their reason is, let's say, their bill. Nope. Their bills. Nope. There's some hardcore shit that gotta stop now. Helping people pay their rent. You got a house to put into with a man that's right around the corner. That gotta stop. Whatever it is. Whatever. Put it this way. Thank you, Spirit. Whatever you're putting into anyone else that you're going to need to build the life that you're building, cut them off. And start pouring into your plans of what you need to do with it as you're building your bigger picture. Business or personal. That's how you regulate that. Healing energy. Intuition and downloads. Marie, you get the feels. Look, ease and grace. You get the feels to do a lot of shit. You just gotta do it. So that energy in general, that needy energy that I need Marie, I need. If it's Marie I need and I can't give it back, or I have nothing else that can help you, not even a payment back, because the general rule is equal give and take. You starting to do that because you're the only one working from the family, and they say that you're lazy. They said you lazy, and you take care of them. You're the only one from the family working. Okay. Yeah. You need to get away from them because I peep what they doing. Okay. I mean, you're a teacher. I like you can't like just skip days, consecutive days, and say, yeah, I'm just not coming. That's not happening. So to say you don't work is crazy. But if you work and you begin to pull back on giving to them, then it's just reverse psychology. You already work. You already bust your ass. You already do what you can. But when you pull back, they want you to think it's your problem. You're not doing enough. You're the problem. So then it'll make you go harder to please them. Oh well. I don't know how you could be lazy as a teacher, a math teacher. I don't know. I don't know how lazy you could be doing that. I don't know how lazy a math teacher is. First of all, I don't know how lazy a teacher is. Seemingly just to get up, put effort into getting dressed and showing the fuck up, getting the parking space, all of that, wasting your fucking gas. That is effort enough. You work from Monday to Saturday. See, they just fucking with you Monday to Saturday. I'm getting ready to tell you that's ridiculous. I do the same shit. The 1 or 2 days that I take off is because I have to, not because I chose it. I didn't say these are my days off. No, I'd still be working. I have worked right through my days off. But I know where that come from too. You know, they love to call you, I mean, because you show ambition and you show everything. Just not in the places they want you to show it in. The places that they say is gonna take care of you and us, but more us than you. You'll be able to give us more. And man, she is lazy, a fucking teacher. That shit don't pay enough for us, man, for us to take care. That's what they're saying. And so if you lived for them, you would give up your dream on having a school, yada, 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 and then you'd be working for them. That's the psychology of this. And so now that you don't give a fuck, you can just clear, cancel, release that shit too. Work at your own pace. Cut off anybody else that needs something but don't want to help you or don't have nothing to exchange for what you're trying to build. And you just focus on that. That's it. Who not to trust? Shit. All of them. Don't say shit. You're lazy. All right. And get out that fucking house too. All right, I'm gonna show you. That house will fall apart without you. Whether it be lack of positive energy or resources, they'll crumble, honey. They just want to guilt trip you into working harder. That's all. Other than that, you're good. The funny thing is, you said you're the lazy ones and they got mad. Yeah, because you told them the truth. How you going? What the fuck you doing telling us the truth? We trying to manipulate you and you telling us the truth. How dare you? What the fuck? I'd be mad too. This is not about us. Who do you think you are? You know? That's what that is. That's what that is. Hey, it's not supposed to go that way. We supposed to... That's all. If you take the big angry faces out of it, it's like children. The logic of children. All right. Marie, like I said, you are good. Whoever this is coming towards you, even if it is a family member, it could be a family member. No. And so, yeah. Maybe it's not at work at all. Maybe this is a family member, actually, a relative. Yeah. And it quite possibly will be your last straw at dealing with any of them. It might piss you off that bad. Like I said, it ain't going to be no drama, but I could see that being a nice little setup for you to just be completely done with them, because you are not going to be able to build no school with contact with them like that. You're not. you're not. The support you need is not going to be there. I mean, the jealousy is going to be at an all-time fucking high. And the tension to take you off or distract you from doing something so great is going to be at an all-time high. So it just might be somebody that you are related to that just comes in thinking, because it's too casual. Queen of Wands, Knight of Swords. It's like, yo, let me get some bread. Let me, you know what I'm saying? That bitch is there tapping your pocket. What you got, cuz? Let me get $1,000. And it's like, what the fuck? You know, hey. You know, you know. But this is already something you're tired of. This is already something you're done with. And so this person may come to you confidently because they think you're still a sucker. But when they get the answer, it's just really it's gonna be like, yes. Yes. Told that bitch off, yes. I mean, that's how spirit is gonna be. Okay? All right, so let's get into the meat and potatoes of this. I'm gonna ring this one more time to bring this in. Ooh. All right, I'll break after this and do finances and just go right into the ending of this, okay? So, the Wiz. Yeah, this feeling of feeling trapped showed up last week, I believe it was. And look at self-worth. Hey. Oh, man. Okay. This meditation may be just to clear some energy of, I want to say, feelings that come up a little bit during the significant period of time. And even, like I said, even last week, I think Trapped came out. It's a feeling of I can't really move, I can't do nothing. And you can, it's just what you want to do. It just may not be, it just may not be happening the way you want it to right now. And it can bring up self-worth things for a lot of reasons. You know, but they can create situations that bring these things up simply because what comes, you have to be fully prepared and know that you deserve it because of the way it comes. So it just feels strategic. You might feel trapped, but they have you sitting still a little bit. You know, just to run some last things down to you. Because this is, I don't feel like this is you. It ain't gonna be nobody else. Nobody else can truly trap you or do anything to you. It's just they needed you in a tight space so you could fucking focus. They needed you in a tight space to focus your attentions. Or they need you in a tight space right now. I feel like it's energy that's leaving. They needed you in a tight space so that you can focus on you. So it will be a situation that makes you feel, it will be, I ain't gonna lie, it will be a situation that humiliates you, degrades you, something that has the real potential to like just make you feel like shit. And maybe those feelings do come up, but focus. Hello, do you deserve better than this or not? So wherever a person may have felt trapped, okay, or locked up, you know? Yeah. It'll make you look at yourself. You want to follow your heart. You have something here that's beautiful. It's harmonious. It's fun. All of that. I mean, at the end of the day, you want it or not. What else is there to say? You get all them fucking illusions out of your head. I see other... Person may have been isolated from certain energy too. That were going to be distractions. That's what he's looking at. Or she, y'all, everybody. That's what he's looking at. Looking at it more so like a safety than a trap. I just don't want me to be out here, huh? No, that's not it. It's because 90% of what's out there don't even make it worth being out there right now. Just hold on. And thank you. And that's part of the problem right there. That attitude towards it, when you should know, okay, it might not be cool right now. I'm working with the divine, so all right. That's a self-worth issue. What's up? That, a lot to unpack. I'm just saying. I mean, look, self-worth, self-love. Look, don't you want shit to be right? Because it just means you okay with settling, don't you? Aren't you worth more than that? To let shit be right, for you to be protected, and only the best of the best comes towards you. Don't you deserve that? Because we could send anybody at you. I mean, you want to get lucky, looking like the Queen of Wands. All right, you already know that life. How it is to have access. Everybody just seems like they have access to. Everybody in my DMs, you don't really want that attention for real. But the one that you do want, this one wants you in a different way. And so it does trigger self-worth issues a little differently. Because the stuff that let's say, it's quite simply, he may have met you wearing makeup, but he knows how you look without makeup. He prefers you without makeup, and you keep putting on the makeup. You only want him to come over at certain times because that's when you still have your makeup on. You trip out. Should he call you and say, hey, it's the evening hour, 6, 7. Oh, I already took my makeup off. I got... He don't give a fuck. That's a you problem. So that even something that small, why you always gotta like have a full beat? You know what I'm saying? Why can't he see you with your eyebrows before you pencil them shits in? You know what I'm saying? What else the Queen of Wands gonna do? Take off her bra? Oh, well, them titties is still sexy, even though you done had 1 or 2 already. All right, yeah. It's different. It literally has you, because he's loving all of that, and you still low key. Hey, put your hands down. Let me see that shit. Hey. There just are some things that Spirit is gonna put you in positions to prepare you for, and so there it is, going with the flow. And it feels like that's what happened to the masculine. The masculine was put in a position where he had to figure out if he was better than this shit or not. And I suppose he recognizes he is. So with focus here now, it should be easier to focus on what matters right now. Let's see, 7 is shit you can't trust. People, places, or your very own thoughts. That's what it really feels like. I mean, say if you go from not focus to focus, your thoughts is fucked. So now, they're not. They're not. Focused on the path. Jeez Louise. Yeah. Focus on the path, release and control here. There's I would say willpower is leading the way. That drive, really wanting this shit is what's leading the way right now. So, I mean, he can't really lie to himself at this point, but he's tried. So that was the challenge. Trust issues. So you can, you can focus now. Shit. That is what you want. So that it seems more like an explanation. If you experienced any delays, it's because it seems the masculine still has something to look at, and he needed a little push. Right into a fucking corner. All right. Yeah, see? I'm trying to tell you. $22 is significant. Holy cow. 223. I'll get to that. So again, when spirit wants to intervene, when the divine wants to figure some shit out, they will do just that. Okay. So we have postponed, no, and what is not aligned and needs to change. So to whom it may concern, we did just talk about the masculine having to be put up in a corner for a bit so he could figure out what he's been doing. You know, it's a little off. So postpone, delay. I just spoke about that. Something wasn't aligned, and it needed to be fixed. Of course, on both ends. But the masculine has been coming out mostly. Here we go. Here she goes. Here she goes. Okay. So we have most of everything here cut out on her behalf. Stagnancy removed, yes. Rejection issues seems to be prominent, or would have been if we talk about what exactly. A lot of lessons learned from that. So perhaps this is about the journey and wanting something, but you had to align your life. And this is as a whole, your life. You had to realign your life in order to get this. So it never was a no. It just was a wait. And sometimes it was a postpone. Sometimes it was a pause. But definitely a go with the flow. So also a time to figure out who or what is triggering you right now. There's something going on with your intuition, or something will be going on with your intuition. And the same thing is happening with a person. So your intuition is going off about someone, and that person you're connected to, their intuition is going off about you too. What? All about the future that y'all have together. Okay. So y'all pretty much see the same thing, right? 3 of Cups, that's a party. Okay. Yeah. So if you want to enter this party, you got to walk away from, you got to leave the other party. You can't be in 2 places at one time, right? So you got to leave the other party where they play all the fucking sad music and shit. You got to come up here, you want to get turned up. And so divine intervention is what did all of this. Okay, enlightenment brought this together. Enlightenment is always going to take you places. I keep saying that. People are ready. So this deep healing, I already told y'all it was more than, it's everything healing. Even, a molecular level, your DNA is healing everything. So since you've been doing that, the rest that you feel called to take, do it. If this is you and you've been dragging for a while because they had you just, resting and rejuvenating from, because you feel it very deeply. Drowsy, like you feel drunk with sleep, as they would say. Your cells are changing, so you gotta replenish, and you get up, and then you kind of like feel your new settings. You kind of can feel your upgrade. So if you're coming out of that, they're asking for you to change your energy now, because you still might have that energy right now. Just like, yeah, I'm chilling, I ain't really doing shit. Like, no, it's actually time for you to get the fuck up, okay? I remember saying it to somebody the other day. Just when you got comfortable sitting down, no, it's actually time to get the fuck up. Yep. You got it fucked up. It's time to dance with life. That's what it says. Okay? And so, if your mind's still playing tricks on you, you know what I'm saying? You still got your motherfucking eyes closed. It's daylight. You still got your eyes, you know, your whole head is under the fucking pillow. You got the covers over your fucking head. They say, get up. It's time to get up. It's school. It's school. And you say, nah. Can't be. They say, open your eyes. Yes, it is. You know damn well you can see, you know, the daylight between your fucking lids. You don't want to look. Nah, it ain't. It ain't time yet. It actually is. Get the fuck up. Get out. It's always been a plan. Got your clothes laid out and everything. Get the fuck up and get out my house. Go to school. You wear uniform. Go. You got no fucking excuse. All right? And so pretty much this is where the divine is. Okay? No worries. Growth and expansion is the name of the game. You wasn't supposed to stop and get comfortable nowhere for too long. In no space. It's a continuous growth. So, clarity is a masculine here. Very much ready for you. So, that's it. No? Do one more. Nope, that ain't it. That's not it. This one. Dang. Okay. So let's get with the Anjus. All right, so whatever comes up at this time, with whomever, try to show compassion. Like, here's the thing: there was a season for us to be vicious, and I mean vicious. I mean fuck off, kind of vicious. Yeah, there was. But now it is a time of compassion and understanding, and even though you will have to say no, it is also not a good idea to, you know, maybe say fuck off. But this is show compassion. Like, you know, not too long ago, I was in a fucked up space, but I had people that were aligned to help me. I didn't go around being needy, and I had dignity and pride, and but not too much pride, but you know what I'm saying. There's just a certain way to do things, and even if a person's way of doing things doesn't align with yours, you know, somebody could say, hey, you know, can I please have $1,000? Or they could say, yo, give me a band, bitch. Give me a band. You could say no, both times. Cause both times I understand. Ooh, I know I sometimes I wanted to go rob somebody, but that's not what I chose to do. And you, young lady, there was a time where I just wanted to just beg, just ask, and I said, no, I couldn't let myself do that. And so I forgive you for the way you coming at me. I understand where y'all are coming from, because I once was there, or could have been, thought about it, but no. Because I need you to understand that I got something else to do with the very same thing you asking me for for a different reason. And that part I am not going to disclose with you. I just need you to understand. Uh-huh. Three of Wands. You have to grow. You have to evolve. All right? Earth and grounds. Absolutely. Because that's what's happening. Sorry. I got to get ready for my own shit. It's coming. Ask and receive. That's all this is saying. Or more like sorry, not sorry. You don't have nothing to worry about. So just get ready. You know, you've been up in your head, up in the clouds, up in telepathy land. And now it's time to move. It's time to get in the streets, literally. All right, you wanted this, you got it. You wanted the stagnancy to be removed. You wanted to have a good time. You wanted to have fun. You wanted your future. You come on. You wanted to get started. Well, that's what this is saying. Just what that said out there, right now. So I hope you got enough rest. Look, right now. Okay. The whole day has been like this, like the pep talk. Because it's getting ready. I told y'all after that rain, wherever it's raining around you, when it stops, when that shit clears up. I'm not talking about stop for, you know, a few hours. I mean like the forecast, no rain in sight. When it's like that. Because this rain is some of that final cleanse. All right. So I am going to take a break. And then I'm going to do the finances and the final message from the universe. And then I'm off of this. Okay. Shay, you good? Okay. Ice cream truck is outside. So that's always a plus. That darn Doreen. All right, so let's see. Overall in finance, there we go. Romance. All right. So in finances, it looks like loved ones come together to make it happen. This can also just be, you know, energetic currency. And so since you would be creating and profiting off of, you know, the love, the source you are, you would want to avoid anyone who does not play for the same team. All right. And so whatever work there is for you to do, it is time to do it. No more complaining. That just screams broke. That energy. I gotta get up to do what? I gotta work. That screams broke. That you want to stay broke. So just do the work that it takes. All right. You work for yourself, or you know, you're in your purpose. Your purpose is what takes care of you, feeds you. Then put it this way: if you don't put nothing in, you won't get nothing out. And if you become too complacent or comfortable, they will come and shake shit up, and you don't want that to happen. That's what you don't want to happen out of nowhere. Their money looking funny, and it's a punishment. Well, that's what it feels like, but it's more like a wake up call. Yeah. If you don't like what you're doing, change it, shift it around, do something different, add something, take something out, start somewhere. Do not worry about it being perfect. If you got an idea, act on it. It'll do its own thing. Life purpose. Like, you can do whatever the fuck you want. It includes doing whatever the fuck you want, whatever you feel. Take action. It's going to work out. But just don't sit and do what you don't want to do. Start making effort towards what you do want to do. Simple. All right. Life is so easy right now. It just is. All right. Some of you may be good at physical touch, something that is physical touch. So if you've been thinking about that, then you'll be right. All right. Light and love. For others of you, light and love people, they're like floaters. You can pretty much do whatever you want. You go where the wind takes you, but wherever you are meant to be light and love. So even if you have to go somewhere, work there 6 months, you get used to that type of lifestyle. Oh, I got to go here for 6 months. Or I will only work there for 6 months. But you do notice that an encounter that you had with somebody was like life-changing for you and them. Yeah, that's you. There's a reason every time you pull up. Okay? Also, yoga. And so, to be honest with you, go to Pilates way. Yoga is an Aleister Crowley thing. Okay, so Pilates is more for us, okay? But Pilates, get into that. You might want to teach it, and if you get into it, it may also open up your life in some way. Okay, getting into it, learning more about it. Pilates, not yoga. Okay, or study why not to do yoga. Okay. Now, lastly, we have creative expression, and so you're going to do whatever it is your heart desires the way you want to do it. Just make sure you stay true to you. I mean, I told, life is, do whatever you want. Just do what you want. Just do what you want and don't dim your light. If you're already on the path to doing what you are supposed to do, then whatever you feel to do along the way is also the right thing to do. And don't worry about being perfect because it was already set to work out. So just get something going so that they can direct you and mold you and build this to the greatness it's supposed to be. It's really that simple, okay? That's like asking you to take the first steps and then they make you a star. Pretty much. You take the first steps and they'll make you a star. Just like that. All right. So I'm doing the last message from the universe here. Me and Shay's out here rolling on the river. So I actually want to use you. I just love the feel of these cards. All right, thank you for joining me this evening. I hope you got some clarity. Thank you for liking, subscribing. Thank you for donating, Shay. Thank you for your hard work. I will see you guys on Sunday. Hopefully Sunday, this Sunday will be the last Sunday with the archetype decks, and Sundays will be the new day to do the week ahead, and then Tuesdays evening will be strictly for power and purpose. So 2 days a week. All right. Thank you. All right, what is the final message? So, Source may be asking, okay, because I was going to say, Source may be asking you to make a plan, but then the Page of Pentacles comes out. There's already a plan. And somebody could be making a plan now that they've learned something, but I feel like this may be more so of a plan. So, Two of Wands will be more like standing in the grove, once again, but standing in a space that is out of the past, but not fully immersed into the future, or, you know, into the next steps. So, let's see. But you would have been asked to plan still while you're in this space, because there still is a plan. You make plans for what you want to do with inside plans that are already gonna happen. So it's like, all right, well, that's gonna be your future husband. So now it's your job to plan. Now knowing who your husband is gonna be, start planning around that. What does your home look like? How you gonna go to bed looking? What does, you know, family life look like? Who's gonna do the dishes? You know what I'm saying? What stuff you gonna, kind of stuff you gonna cook? That's what you plan. While he does the groundwork and, you know, make sure he finds the damn house. So looks like the divine has stepped in now, and I would think this is because things are pretty much ready. So like I said, or like I say, the divine will begin to insert your new life in spaces where you don't need to be doing certain things anymore. So I'm going to say go ahead and continue to work. Don't worry at this time at all. The divine is pretty much taking everything over. So whatever at this point, like I said, that is not necessary, they're removing it. You just release control. And there are just some things that are going to officially not be your problem anymore. So you just feel good about that, you and your person. So it's like, you know, you got things going on, you got things going on, and the both of y'all have this energy like, well, I'd rather be with you. So then what the divine is going to do is say, okay, then be together. Whatever this is you think y'all got to do, because y'all can't be together right now, just, all right, you know. It's going to happen on both ends. I'm back to this. I was supposed to pull from the bottom. Yeah, it's some regrets. It's okay. Look, high priestess. And knowing it's gonna be okay. It is. He knows. That's cute. That's I want to say cool and cute at the same time. But he knows. Devil in reverse, yes, but also the wheel of fortune. He knows he's lucky. He's lucky as fuck that this can even work his way. Play out his, you know what I'm saying? Work out his way. He's lucky enough. So whatever comes with this shit, whatever has to be settled, let go of, like he says, surrender, whatever the fuck he. All right. So that's it for me. Thank you guys for joining me. I will see you on Sunday. I'm in the air till then. All right. I love you guys. Have a very productive week. Or a very productive next 7 days for the most part. And I'll check in with you guys soon. All right? Take care.